This week on We Economy on True Talk Radio 98.5 FM, we present former President Ernest Bai Koroma's leaked audio in why can Sierra Leone's creators turn buzz into cash. Don't forget to join us at exactly 7 p.m. as we feature Dr. Idrissa Mahmoud Tarawali, Head of Program for Supporting Democracy Worldwide, Ibrahim Jawara, the PRO for IB Blog, Julius Magona, CEO of Sierra Leone News Blog, Musa Ibrahim Kamara, Head of Reporters for Born to Blog, airing live on True Talk Radio 98.5 FM, also airing on All Out Radio 92.9 FM, on Amza Radio 96.9 FM, and Top Radio 103.7 FM. Don't forget to be part of this discussion on Sunday at exactly 7 p.m. for We Economy, airing live on True Talk Radio 98.5 FM. This week on We Economy on True Talk Radio 98.5 FM, we present former President Ernest Bai Koroma's leaked audio in why can Sierra Leone's creators turn buzz into cash. Don't forget to join us at exactly 7 p.m. as we feature Dr. Idrissa Mahmoud Tarawali, Head of Program for Supporting Democracy Worldwide, Ibrahim Jawara, the PRO for IB Blog, Julius Magona, CEO of Sierra Leone News Blog, Musa Ibrahim Kamara, Head of Reporters for Born to Blog, airing live on True Talk Radio 98.5 FM, also airing on All Out Radio 92.9 FM, on Amza Radio 96.9 FM, and Top Radio 103.7 FM. Don't forget to be part of this discussion on Sunday at exactly 7 p.m. for We Economy, airing live on True Talk Radio 98.5 FM. This week on We Economy on True Talk Radio 98.5 FM, we present former President Ernest Bai Koroma's leaked audio in why can Sierra Leone's creators turn buzz into cash. Don't forget to join us at exactly 7 p.m. as we feature Dr. Idrissa Mahmoud Tarawali, Head of Program for Supporting Democracy Worldwide, Ibrahim Jawara, the PRO for IB Blog, Julius Magona, CEO of Sierra Leone News Blog, Musa Ibrahim Kamara, Head of Reporters for Born to Blog, airing live on True Talk Radio 98.5 FM, also airing on All Out Radio 92.9 FM, on Amza Radio 96.9 FM, and Top Radio 103.7 FM. Don't forget to be part of this discussion on Sunday at exactly 7 p.m. for We Economy, airing live on True Talk Radio 98.5 FM. This week on We Economy on True Talk Radio 98.5 FM, we present former President Ernest Bai Koroma's leaked audio in why can Sierra Leone's creators turn buzz into cash. Don't forget to join us at exactly 7 p.m. as we feature Dr. Idrissa Mahmoud Tarawali, Head of Program for Supporting Democracy Worldwide, Ibrahim Jawara, the PRO for IB Blog, Julius Magona, CEO of Sierra Leone News Blog, Musa Ibrahim Kamara, Head of Reporters for Born to Blog, airing live on True Talk Radio 98.5 FM, also airing on All Out Radio 92.9 FM, on Amza Radio 96.9 FM, and Top Radio 103.7 FM. Don't forget to be part of this discussion on Sunday at exactly 7 p.m. for We Economy, airing live on True Talk Radio 98.5 FM. This week on We Economy on True Talk Radio 98.5 FM, we present former President Ernest Bai Koroma's leaked audio in why can Sierra Leone's creators turn buzz into cash. Don't forget to join us at exactly 7 p.m. as we feature Dr. Idrissa Mahmoud Tarawali, Head of Program for Supporting Democracy Worldwide, Ibrahim Jawara, the PRO for IB Blog, Julius Magona, CEO of Sierra Leone News Blog, Musa Ibrahim Kamara, Head of Reporters for Born to Blog, airing live on True Talk Radio 98.5 FM, also airing on All Out Radio 92.9 FM, on Amza Radio 96.9 FM, and Top Radio 103.7 FM. Don't forget to be part of this discussion on Sunday at exactly 7 p.m. for We Economy, airing live on Tutok Radio 98.5 FM. This week on We Economy on True Talk Radio 98.5 FM, we present former President Ernest Bai Koroma's leaked audio in why can Sierra Leone's creators turn buzz into cash. Don't forget to join us at exactly 7 p.m. as we feature Dr. Idrissa Mahmoud Tarawali, Head of Program for Supporting Democracy Worldwide, Ibrahim Jawara, the PRO for IB Blog, Julius Magona, CEO of Sierra Leone News Blog, Musa Ibrahim Kamara, Head of Reporters for Born to Blog, airing live on Tutok Radio 98.5 FM, also airing on All Out Radio 92.9 FM, on Amza Radio 96.9 FM, and Top Radio 103.7 FM. Don't forget to be part of this discussion on Sunday at exactly 7 p.m. for We Economy, airing live on Tutok Radio 98.5 FM. This week on We Economy on True Talk Radio 98.5 FM, we present former President Ernest Bai Koroma's leaked audio in why can Sierra Leone's creators turn buzz into cash. Don't forget to join us at exactly 7 p.m. as we feature Dr. Idrissa Mahmoud Tarawali, Head of Program for Supporting Democracy Worldwide, Ibrahim Jawara, the PRO for IB Blog, Julius Magona, CEO of Sierra Leone News Blog, Musa Ibrahim Kamara, Head of Reporters for Born to Blog, airing live on Tutok Radio 98.5 FM, also airing on All Out Radio 92.9 FM, on Amza Radio 96.9 FM, and Top Radio 103.7 FM. Don't forget to be part of this discussion on Sunday at exactly 7 p.m. for We Economy, airing live on Tutok Radio 98.5 FM. This week on We Economy on True Talk Radio 98.5 FM, we present former President Ernest Bai Koroma's leaked audio in why can Sierra Leone's creators turn buzz into cash. Don't forget to join us at exactly 7 p.m. as we feature Dr. Idrissa Mahmoud Tarawali, Head of Program for Supporting Democracy Worldwide, Ibrahim Jawara, the PRO for IB Blog, Julius Magona, CEO of Sierra Leone News Blog, Musa Ibrahim Kamara, Head of Reporters for Born to Blog, airing live on Tutok Radio 98.5 FM, also airing on All Out Radio 92.9 FM, on Amza Radio 96.9 FM, and Top Radio 103.7 FM. Don't forget to be part of this discussion on Sunday at exactly 7 p.m. for We Economy, airing live on Tutok Radio 98.5 FM.
Good evening, family, and welcome to We Economy. We're in our program where they come to you live from True Talk Radio on 98.5 FM. And Seth, you get we now All Out Radio 92.9, Amza Radio 96.9 FM, and Top Radio now 103.7. Well, this now program where they bring to you issues on the economy. And like I tell you, you get we at the different radio stations we are just on call. You can be part of the program by way how you can send me text message to the number 072641729. The number where you go send me text message should you want to be part of the program now 072641729. Well, inside the program today, we talk about how bloggers them can use information for able make couple out of the information they are so within the get. Well, if you look like countries them like Nigeria, Kenya, and Ghana, then get people that we then call content creators and bloggers them. Then people also they make their living or their livelihood out of digital content by way how they create content for social media platforms, and then can also use leaked information them from political drama or thing that we get for do with news, etc., etc. And then different platforms they also where they can use for share their information. They also can be like TikTok, YouTube, Twitter, and other podcasts them we then can use for make their information here, so the information here we then can get, send them out to the public and make copper out of them. But if you look Sierra Leone context, it a little different, because we see say in as much as we get the internet, we get bloggers them, but they're not able to make use of certain information them way they can put out for able to make couple. So for example, the Ernest Bai Koroma leaked audio, how bloggers them for don't use that content there, or how them for don't create content out of them for get likes or for get livelihood. Now a thing where they can choose from, either they want to get views and likes or they want to get livelihood out of them. Like we say, that's now what we discuss today. And like I tell you, say, you can be part of the program. Join me inside the conversation. Follow me talk about how content creators, bloggers in Sierra Leone can use them platforms them for able to make couple, especially with regards to certain information we can leak or we can day out to the public, we then can able to make couple out of them. And like I mentioned, other countries them they actually use them platforms they also na social media for able to make content, and not only having views and likes, but ensure say they get their livelihood out of them content here, so we then create. Well, me now you presenter Sulaiman Stam Koroma. We come very shortly. I will get to now introduced to me guest them within at the studio, and we go start the conversation. But we go for this short break. We'll come. We'll continue the program.
This week on We Economy on True Talk Radio 98.5 FM, we present former President Ernest Bai Koroma's leaked audio in why can Sierra Leone's creators turn buzz into cash. Don't forget to join us at exactly 7 p.m. as we feature Dr. Idrissa Mahmoud Tarawali, Head of Program for Supporting Democracy Worldwide, Ibrahim Jawara, the PRO for IB Blog, Julius Magona, CEO of Sierra Leone News Blog, Musa Ibrahim Kamara, Head of Reporters for Born to Blog, airing live on True Talk Radio 98.5 FM, also airing on All Out Radio 92.9 FM, on Amza Radio 96.9 FM, and Top Radio 103.7 FM. Don't forget to be part of this discussion on Sunday at exactly 7 p.m. for We Economy, airing live on True Talk Radio 98.5 FM. This week on We Economy on True Talk Radio 98.5 FM, we present former President Ernest Bai Koroma's leaked audio in why can Sierra Leone's creators turn buzz into cash. Don't forget to join us at exactly 7 p.m. as we feature Dr. Idrissa Mahmoud Tarawali, Head of Program for Supporting Democracy Worldwide, Ibrahim Jawara, the PRO for IB Blog, Julius Magona, CEO of Sierra Leone News Blog, Musa Ibrahim Kamara, Head of Reporters for Born to Blog, airing live on True Talk Radio 98.5 FM, also airing on All Out Radio 92.9 FM, on Amza Radio 96.9 FM, and Top Radio 103.7 FM. Don't forget to be part of this discussion on Sunday at exactly 7 p.m. for We Economy, airing live on True Talk Radio 98.5 FM.
Don't forget to listen to True Talk Radio and the program now The Economy, where they come to you live from 98.5 and the other radio stations where they listen to. The number you can send to me text message for be part of the program at 072 641 729. 072 641 729 at the number you can send me text message in case you want to be part of the program. Well, we start the program off, and before we come to our studio for talk to, we guest them an expert, on social media, and how we will also talk to people that we're into blogging for let them tell we how they can able to use content then for make money or couple out of them. We want to go first at the street of Freetown. Also, we reporter Mayama Kalma Mara been talk to some people at the street of Freetown for get a feel from them on how they say things say Sierra Leone as a country, and we bloggers and content creators them where they create content for social media can able to make money, or what's not the reason why we know they make money out of the content that we they produce. We will join now with reporter Mayama Kalma Mara. We put these reports together.
Social media don't become a powerful tool for creativity and economic growth worldwide. Over the past 15 years, since social media comes along, different platforms like Facebook, YouTube, Instagram, and even recent ones like TikTok don't gain massive popularity in the country. This don't make plenty young people that they go into content creation comedy skits, educational content, music, lifestyle blogs, and other forms of creativity. But despite all these efforts, salon content creators are not able to get the kind financial reward where they deserve, especially when you compare them to creators in other West African countries. Countries like Nigeria and Ghana, they make millions from content creation through brand deals, YouTube monetization, and sponsorship. Content creators like Mr. Macaroni, through his skits, don't attract endorsements from top companies. Economi, another example. A YouTube channel don't earn billions of views with a little massive revenue. Savinus, Brainjota, and Boku other one they don't turn content creation as their full-time job because of waiting that they get from them. But here at Salon, we young content creators they still struggle to reach this level of success. So today, we then at the state of freedom for hearing from citizens they put a team for content creation at Salon and why the creators not able to make money out of click audios or other content where they can post. So this leak audio don't trend all over social media, but most of the content where people they create around them, not they benefit them financially. Why you feel say salon content creator they're not able to monetize viral content like this?
First, we therefore understand what's within our content creation. Okay, content creation. Now, we they use audio videos, they know for share them to a large number of people for audience, right? And you get a lot of things that we go with them. First, the kind video we put out, you know. And second, also forget a page. Okay, that is using different platforms, including YouTube, Facebook, and other social media platforms. And also, you get to know what you put out, including the way you shoot video as well. You know, also important in content creation. And if you get all that right, then you will be in a better place for monetization. I think dancing in the way I like is the effect some of the content creators in our salon in terms of monetization and way they get benefits from the content that they put out. For example, the quality of the video which some of them put out also, they above them also. And also, some of them then get pages we not registered. And Facebook or YouTube, they pay people where they recognize. And how you go to be recognized, that way you register your page. And also the issue of monetization, we see quite recently the chief minister there on that scale for the Sierra Leone being monetized in TikTok and Facebook and other social media platforms. So I think if we're able to achieve that, if the government is able to achieve the monetization and drive with them beyond, I think that's what it wants to content create for them as well.
Well, foremost, me, I would say na the country where we benefit than I want. Because salon get talent. There are a lot of talent in salon. People then go try, do. And moreover, we know the support we save back. That's to now another thing. You go see content creator instead of we support each other, we go, hey, that woman in Nigeria, now this is Nigeria, one for be like them, one for. So all about support, unity, and peace. So I believe if we then we country and we leaders them see how best them will work on the entertainment sector, then I believe we self go against most. And Chief Minister be done make mention of Facebook say it try how best for see how them pages, them social media angles them will monetize that Sierra Leone, and also we look forward to that because a lot of talent in our salon.
Why you think say content creators in a salon not able to make money out of the content compared to other content creators in a different country?
Okay, well, one of the main reasons why make content creators in Sierra Leone make money is that Sierra Leone are one of the countries like Sierra Leone. People in support their own company. People in support their content creators. People in support the one way they all they are the same grassroots or something like that. And one of the things we need is support. If we get support, the kind level of followers because we notice Nigerians content creators they get the Nigerian supporters Yes, when they post video, then go like, because I notice the content creation. For when you begin make money, you go get certain amount of followers then for even monetize your account. So yes, one of the things they not support. We lack support.
Always, I like to look at things based on the broader perspective. I believe in one reason always, that is the ecosystem. We not get a kind of conducive platform where really they allow some of them things. For instance, we all know say Salon government not able to monetize for it like any other country, whereas young people are more come up. And we know today most of the world are e-commerce. People are busy, people and they make money on the internet. And then things that will not be able to access and salon. Why? Because government will monetize for it. Even those that they say one of the minister when Asenge is working on that, and I would pray let God make it happen. So for me, the ecosystem will not get a platform where conducive for all them things. It's not a salon small, salon big. Okay, salon can be any other country, just like the Nigerian, the Ghana. If government able to step in and monetize for we some of them platform there, so that young people will see that as opportunity, then can do business, all the advertisement, all that stuff where they bring on money.
So that's not the voice of people there on their opinion on the issue of content creation as salon. Well, from the interviews them, it clearly shows say one big reason with salon content creators then they face now because support's not there, and with social media platform no monetize like other country them. So even if you get plenty views, it no mean say you dey get money. The chief minister Bitok say it will work towards making sure content creators begin benefit from the content. But we still dey wait for see the outcome. Until then, the struggle still real as the conversation continue. For True Talk News, Mina Mary Makalmamara, the report.
This week on We Economy on True Talk Radio 98.5 FM, we present former President Ernest Bai Koroma's leaked audio in why can Sierra Leone's creators turn buzz into cash. Don't forget to join us at exactly 7 p.m. as we feature Dr. Idrissa Mahmoud Tarawali, Head of Program for Supporting Democracy Worldwide, Ibrahim Jawara, the PRO for IB Blog, Julius Magona, CEO of Sierra Leone News Blog, Musa Ibrahim Kamara, Head of Reporters for Born to Blog, airing live on True Talk Radio 98.5 FM, also airing on All Out Radio 92.9 FM, on Amza Radio 96.9 FM, and Top Radio 103.7 FM. Don't forget to be part of this discussion on Sunday at exactly 7 p.m. for We Economy, airing live on True Talk Radio 98.5 FM.
Continue for listening to the program. You listen to We Economy, where they come to you live from True Talk Radio, now FM 98.5. And also you get we in All Out Radio 92.9, Amza Radio 96.9, and Top Radio now 103.7. Well, we come to studio, but gently I remind you, saying in case you want to be part of the program, you text me on 072-641-729. And like we say, countries like Nigeria, Ghana, Kenya, then can create content, and inside them content and the way they create, then can able get their livelihood. Women say they can able get couple with able to make them take care of themselves, their family, and by extension plenty other people them with the around them. And this they can do to leak information the way they can get. It can be political drama, it can be trending news, and plenty other news that they can use for able to make sure say them feeds them at TikTok, YouTube, Twitter, and other podcasts them way they can do. But now salon, plenty things can happen, like the leaked Ernest Bai Koroma, former Ernest Bai Koroma, in audio we come out. How bloggers them for don't use that content they for either make money, or then they choose views and likes before then choose waiting and think say go create livelihood for them. Now what they asked today? Well, we get inside the studio with the CEO for IB Blog, when Ibrahim Jawara. Good evening and welcome to the program, Ibrahim.
Yeah, good evening, viewers, and good evening, listeners.
All right, so they also get another studio guest where they come, but as soon as they come inside the studio, we will get them introduced and, of course, continue with the program. Before we start for talk about how owner content creators then can generate revenues or get livelihood from what they do, firstly tell we about owner IB Blog and what owner they do.
Yeah, once again, on a good evening, and Kusha Kabo Adu, mi famulem. Me your name na Ibrahim Jawara, the CEO of IB Blog Online TV. Back to your question. IB Blog Online TV na a social media platform we comprise of young people we we mission our objective basically now for pass on relevant information, positive information, create content, do advertisements, and promote sport, entertainment, and different kind of information out there as long as you get for the positivity.
Okay, so how long when I don't in the social media landscape?
Well, I create the page since 2020,
Okay.
and in 2023, I start for come out other people and players and within the cover them as you say the platform on the big and me want to go able to do everything. So I start for the opportunity to other young people and for showcase what's in and get.
Okay, so let me look at our reach, for an example, with regards Facebook, within our following, TikTok, and how people in the patronize and how much following I get so far.
Well, on Facebook we are about 257,000 followers, and on TikTok we are 242,000 plus so on TikTok, and on YouTube we are about 5,000 subscribers.
Wow. All right. Now let me come now to the topic of discussion. You aware of the leaked audio of former President Ernest Bai Koroma?
Yeah, we are from.
Okay. So I mean, where you see as a CEO, where you see the leaked video, you consider that for be a content opportunity for you?
Well, for me, some information anyway they leak out. It depends on the kind of information. I will look at them as a content. Some I look at as a content. I look at them as something way not good for society, and I'm not in there for the part of for promoter.
All right. So this Ernest Bai Koroma, how you see her?
Well, basically for me, I'm not even post myself to be honest, because now former president and now my way to hold this country for something like 10 years plus, and I think say it deserves in privacy. So in as much I leak audio, I mean a content creator or blogger, I get for also know say if it can happen to former president, it can happen to me, it can happen to you as well. And if it happens to me, I'm not going to feel good for last see the trend, because not something we meant for public. And I believe that if I'm not going to wish for a trend that can really, for still extend that same thing to the former president, and the best thing I can do, now for get a news blackout, make like an OCR.
All right. So I mean, if you look at Nigeria for an example, there's a guy called Very Dark Man. Very Dark Man. I'll tell you, if he gets this audio, he should have published it. If I don't publish it, because to her, this could have created more views for him. It could have created more money, because with Nigeria now, because they are monetized, you see once and get certain information like that, more followers, more likes, and then they get more money. You not be think it's an opportunity for like increase your likes, increase your view, but more importantly, drive traffic towards making money.
So as I tell you, in blogging, everybody get look see they look at, and what's in aims and objective why they blog. In as much as they look for followers, as they look for engagement, as they look for content, certain content, and no matter which kind of audience or followers they count for me, I know they part of them for promoting. So for me, in as much you they look at the monetary side or the engagement and the followers, and they look at the content, what's in at the value we bring to society. Understand? Because if we begin to tolerate such things in society, for see elderly people that when from a head of state or even ruling, them private audios and or videos and begin leak out. Today can be former President Koroma, tomorrow can even be the sitting president now, or the first lady, or any other big figure in a country. And if that continue, me and would even trust yourself for the talk or for the share certain things. So if you ask me, I think that one of the reasons I think I not for promote such information.
Okay. So, I mean, from what you they say, it's as if you they hesitate for touch certain political content there.
No. It's not about political. Not about political. Even if the citizen, as long as something where I think say this, if you promote them, you get a tendency for give other people a more zeal for do similar thing to other people and way vulnerable way. The way go even able dance and career in different field. And then even the part of for promoter, even with some take you see some not videos and they leak out, you see different bloggers and you post pictures or whatever, but I not go post them because for me I feel like say it's not good for society.
Okay, so I mean with regards to nude, somebody will say, well, not posting nude basically could be out of social morals, ethical and then things and that. But general information, somebody go and challenge you say.
Well, for that I don't think it's not general because once you get for no, we get it side by law. For like you publish me image or voice note without inform me, I can able to take you and court show you. So you get for as a blogger, always that's get for in mind when you publish somebody in information out. More of a way, say this also information when positive information, we go promote them, we go make them look good. If there's something we go make them look bad, it left to the person for using discretion. You can able use them as long as that's the way you see the things that this get a tendency for tarnishing character, it can take legal action against you.
Right.
So you get for look into all that one day.
Oh, I know we look at IB blog on a niche in terms of certain things that we the concentrate in terms of posting. Which are some of the things that we actually in our own niche, we're not seeing the own the post. Like how you say there are certain things you don't post. So what are the things that you do post?
One, what they look at first priority. Now the Facebook policy. Facebook get them policy. No matter which kind of money you pay me for adverts, if that information not match up with Facebook and policy, I need to post them because I not go risk my page for because of the money or because of the post where you can give me for do I go risk and for put my page and I go do one. That's the number one thing we would look at. Number two, anything where you get a tendency for create chaos in a country or even let's say the world at large way where you go cause problem, IB blog not go be part of them. So basically 99% of what they look at or what they focus on now for promote positivity, good information out there, past information to people and look out for motivational stories where people and are they out there where they go through so many things, sickness or different things across the country where the public don't know, the leaders don't know, where they go out there and bring account to the people and left to the people and now for see how best and can help people and when kind to entertainment, who they out there for sport, music, entertainment, movie world and different kind of stuff. But as I say, anything as long as you get for do negativity, no matter how me you too close, come meet me say, oh, me and that person get problem, let you go after him. You go go after him, I do him. The only thing I will tell you, I was okay, I don't listen to you, but you can give me the person number, talk to and get the side of the story. But for say you go just use me for go after somebody or whatever, I can't do that.
All right, continue for still with we in him now. Ibrahim Jawara, the CEO for IB Blog, and gently I will remind you say they listen to the Economy where they come to you live from True Talk Radio 98.5 FM. Continue for send we text message on issues where they discuss inside the program, and we go read them text messages and they ask, then they come inside. The number is 072-641-729. We'll go for the short break and we'll continue the program.
This week on We Economy on True Talk Radio 98.5 FM, we present former President Ernest Bai Koroma's leaked audio in why can Sierra Leone's creators turn buzz into cash. Don't forget to join us at exactly 7 p.m. as we feature Dr. Idrissa Mahmoud Tarawali, Head of Program for Supporting Democracy Worldwide, Ibrahim Jawara, the PRO for IB Blog, Julius Magona, CEO of Sierra Leone News Blog, Musa Ibrahim Kamara, Head of Reporters for Born to Blog, airing live on True Talk Radio 98.5 FM also airing on All Out Radio 92.9 FM, on Amza Radio 96.9 FM, and Top Radio 103.7 FM. Don't forget to be part of this discussion on Sunday at exactly 7 p.m. for We Economy, airing live on Truth Radio 98.5 FM. This week on We Economy on True Talk Radio 98.5 FM, we present former President Ernest Bai Koroma's leaked audio in why can Sierra Leone's creators turn buzz into cash. Don't forget to join us at exactly 7 p.m. as we feature Dr. Idrissa Mahmoud Tarawali, Head of Program for Supporting Democracy Worldwide, Ibrahim Jawara, the PRO for IB Blog, Julius Magona, CEO of Sierra Leone News Blog, Musa Ibrahim Kamara, Head of Reporters for Born to Blog, airing live on True Talk Radio 98.5 FM, also airing on All Out Radio 92.9 FM, on Amza Radio 96.9 FM, and Top Radio 103.7 FM. Don't forget to be part of this discussion on Sunday at exactly 7 p.m. for We Economy, airing live on Truth Radio 98.5 FM. This week on We Economy on True Talk Radio 98.5 FM, we present former President Ernest Bai Koroma's leaked audio in why can Sierra Leone's creators turn buzz into cash. Don't forget to join us at exactly 7 p.m. as we feature Dr. Idrissa Mahmoud Tarawali, Head of Program for Supporting Democracy Worldwide, Ibrahim Jawara, the PRO for IB Blog, Julius Magona, CEO of Sierra Leone News Blog, Musa Ibrahim Kamara, Head of Reporters for Born to Blog, airing live on True Talk Radio 98.5 FM, also airing on All Out Radio 92.9 FM, on Amza Radio 96.9 FM, and Top Radio 103.7 FM. Don't forget to be part of this discussion on Sunday at exactly 7 p.m. for We Economy, airing live on True Talk Radio 98.5 FM.
Suleiman Storm Koroma, you listen to We Economy on True Talk Radio. We come to you live from you listen to True Talk Radio. We come to you live from 98.5, and inside the studio we get a very respectable, academician and somebody we don't into social media space for and digital space na Sierra Leone and other parts of the world. He's very broad, and somebody you go and call an expert in digital space na Sierra Leone and other parts in the country. That's now Dr. Idris. We just don't get him inside the program. Good evening and welcome to the program, Doc.
Thank you very much, Suleiman. It's good to see you again in broadcasting. It's been a while.
Yes, it.
So I've been go hide.
I can't hide that True Talk Radio.
Okay.
All right. So we don't need to talk about this debate on how we bloggers, we social media users then can use content for able to develop incentive or couple out of looking at the leaked Ernest Bai Koroma audio, former president, I should say you're aware. So broadly speaking, what do you think social media bloggers in Sierra Leone and content creators have to do for able to generate revenues or income out of their content them?
Thank you very much, Suleiman. So first, let's start from the beginning, because social media, we bloggers and all we people we engage in the digital space, they're all part of what we call the creative industry. And they are together with musicians, they are together with people who they produce videos, film acting, the one the way they use arts and crafts, including the one the way they do fabrics, right? Very good fashions and people away, all in the creative industry. So just a few days ago, I was part of a conversation with the World Bank, for instance. They do a study for look at the scale of the creative industry in Sierra Leone. It will surprise you, Storm, for understanding, say, nearly just the creative industry alone, when you put all of this, from comedy, right? Sometimes comedians don't even know they're part of the creative industry. So from comedy to digital media to film acting to the end way they go act in Liberty Hall, then the way they do them fine fabrics, and the way they do arts. If you go to a big market, all of that contributes to 4.5% of the economy in Sierra Leone. Perhaps the only one we beat them are the mining sector, agriculture, and few other things, right? So either they don't know or the states don't know, right? So the creative industry get the potential, and the study where the World Bank they do, when I was part of it, they subcontract a group called Aniva, we're based in Spain, and Aniva also hired me for help them for do that study there. We invite all the people in the creative industry, and one of the things we come out of the state does not even know the potential we this get for employment.
So I mean, you don't bring a very good, statistics, 4 point something%. That's huge.
Huge.
Like
yes.
I said, maybe people
and it get the potential to grow to even 6 to 7%. Which means say the creative industry alone can employ more than 600,000 to up to 1 million people in Sierra Leone. But Storm, this is the sad thing about it. If you look internet consumption in Sierra Leone, 98% is me consuming. So the internet will work in two ways: production and distribution, and consumption. 98% of the people, including we here at this studio, 98% of the data we would spend now for watch other content, most of which is coming from either Nigeria or other parts of the world, the US and other parts of the world, right? 98%. Now only 2%. Only 2% of the internet consumption, they look at somebody who they produce content. So for instance, I can watch your content then me not a TikTok person, maybe I'm too old for TikTok now. But I give me students now for Bay College with the other time, put me in a TikTok where I not get an account, like a formal account, but I can see videos. Yes. So I can see like there you small pieces the way you can do. But sometimes I watch you once, sometimes I watch 10 times Nigerians. So when that happens, it means we are giving money to other people rather than we benefiting.
And we are the ones purchasing the data.
Yes, we buy the data, but that data they would use them for consume content instead of producing content. So, and it is the production of content that gives you money.
So how do we turn that likes and views into actually making money?
There are a couple of things that we have to do. First, the states will get for incentivize the state for understand say the creative industry all put together. Me no one for deal with one. From that person where they do fabrics to that mommy where they sell I don't call them na big markets, to that nice lady where they do that art and craft with glass, to with musicians then and everything, right? The government need for understand say this one get the potential for giving more money than what would they get from gold and diamond. When government realize that, then they can join with development partners and say, do we have the right environment? We currently don't have the right environment. So if imagine say you na arts person, you na technician person, we not get exhibition center. Also you they produce good, then nice things they add something for go do exhibition. We not get. Do you know that we not get an entertainment center?
Yeah.
For a very long time, na stadium we use, yeah? Globe, this, that. You not get right now. You not get a state-of-the-art recording studio and recording label where you go able for promote Sierra Leonean content across the globe. The reason why everybody talk about Nigeria today, do you know Nollywood is the second biggest film industry in the world? Nollywood is the second biggest film industry. It never started with the states supporting Nollywood. For let that industry develop, you get a set of people. First, you need the content producers. Second, you need the marketers, right? Third, you need the executive producers. So right now, on your own, Suleiman, however you decide for produce content, decide for make film, you're not going to be able to get money until like somebody like me put money into you and believe say Suleiman can produce good content and advertise you and provide you a studio so you can able to do that content there, right? And monetize that content there. Now I'm gonna make you make money. And one thing when Nigerians are not able to understand about content is about engagement. It's not likes and views. So imagine you produce an audio or a video na TikTok, and then they get like a 2 million views, right? But another person like my brother, which you don't know, produce something, we just get 200,000 views. But that 200,000 views there, people and watch them from start to finish. And they engage, they commented, they shared. That is what social media pays you for. It's engagement. A lot of content producers don't know that. And try to be authentic. Be you. For a very long time, we tried to be Nigerians. But for instance, look what Drizzlick did. Sing like you and believe, say, you can be authentic, produce your own content, and you can make money out of that. So we get a couple of things. So first, we need policy. Outside the states, they pull policy for protect what we call in academia intellectual property. Let me not go take with you na your own. I go put American like me own way. You understand, eh? But good thing they happen in this country. So the government will provide that protection there for intellectual property. After that, the government for able for help you for provide the infrastructure. We go help you follow where exhibit. Then the states can expand the internet bandwidth. That is all what investors and the state can do. They come to you again. There is one Nigerian guy I watch. I'm not trying to make advert for him. In content, maybe not the worst, but he gets to understand what he mean for produce content on Facebook. He's a very funny guy and call him Brother Mike. All he does is to rant. But most of the people who they watch him and they watch him from start to finish. He knows it's about quantity over quality. If you go take your video, you spend $20,000 for producer. That man just hold an iPhone, he puts on a good angle, he rants on issues. He asks about leaked audios and all the other things. How many of us will benefit? Imagine Nigeria, a big issue pop up, right? Whether na leaked audio, whether na issues about timber, whether about cocaine or corruption. If we're Nigeria, for them, the way the bloggers they pick them up and become the subject of discussion for that weekday, all man they cash in. And the truth is, what Nigerians have learned to do is to use the internet to mine gold. It is the new oil in the world. But we don't realize that as a country. And the state does not know that if we support these processes, we can get money there, we can tax individuals. There's a study again where the World Bank do about tourism. You know, what would they do in this country about tourism, which is part of the creative industry? We just feel say somebody can go on a beach. That is our understanding about tourism, right? Hey, you don't come, you don't go on a beach. When you come on a beach, you go work a day. What else? There are other sectors. People in the way they produce good and nice fabric. I know a couple of Sierra Leoneans, 1, 2, 3, if you go there and they produce nice fabric, but we are not using that. So what we need to do, Storm, as we move on, maybe forget the citizens them for make them calls and contribute to the program, is to say we need a holistic program. So now if you look at the sector, right? Film, video, comedy, then our Ministry of Communication, right? If you go to the other one, the way they do arts and crafts and all the other things in there, then they under Ministry of Tourism, right? Even on policy wise, it is disjointed. So we need a comprehensive national policy we will guide you about strengthening the creative sector in Sierra Leone. I think that's an entry point.
Yes, continue for stay with me. Before we go to we callers, then I just bring you in, Jawara. I mean, you don't listen from within Doc say, but from union perception, you think say people are not a support, the public not a support we content them where they will make we generate finance out of them?
Well, in my own area, I find myself when they blog in the online. I think say people and the support. The only thing they get limitation to one way doc just measure way now with internet connectivity, because then they did limit them for there. They're not able to engage more on we content and even that even they affects we music and movie industry where the neighbor gets access for able view and engage with we content and I think say now one of the challenges and the one day and we need to work on them. And the other thing again the elders them or the leaders them need for work towards how best we can able to see for monetize we can't let it be eligible, because in all those with the dogs right now way back we get the likes of CSA like if you know artist you produce a song now, we don't get line online by them. So you can able go left you music now yesterday and sell them for you, and with time you go collect your money. But now if you do song now, say if you pull CD, you hardly see people in buy because the thing don't change. Everything is about online. So if we're not able to see how best we can able make we content eligible for let people and begin for go stream with songs them, and if you're not blogger you pay you monetize are able to make money, it's very difficult for low we able to generate income. And as El Labora just say, the creative industry is so now a multi-million-dollar investment where plenty people not able to understand the kind of money where people and they make outside the diaspora. And recently Nigeria don't join the line because they consider monetize. It's too much. They see one game person they make thousands of dollars for month. But just you don't know like what you say without that guy with the creating contest. You don't want to send them all in iPhone, do something. How people they engage on them, whether they go course, whether they go do this, you know, to your business as long as they engage with your content. And at the end of the day, you really don't you make your money. Sometimes you week now if you money day $1. Sometimes I tell you the week one game content on go $10-15. Understand? So imagine we get a couple of young people right now into blogging and TikTok and all that stuff. And for example, I can make an example to myself. I start at me one, and for now I get more than 10 to 12 young people who are employed. So imagine if we continue done eligible and begin make money out of me reporting them content and what they create. And the more they employ young people across the country for like they get more information for sending out there, and that even they create more job to people, and it also add to GDP because when Facebook ready for pay you $9 and they pay you, and when that money come back home, government they cut in tax, and now somebody said they decentralize the money, it reach to the layman, and they also had to come to GDP. So I think like very salient points where dog highlights the need for pay attention to the creative industry.
We actually come and talk about this monetization business, but I just gently remind people and say they listen to the economy. We Economy really come live from True Talk Radio 98.5, and we open the phone line now in case you said in also want to be part of the program and want to suggest to issues that they discuss inside the program. You can now call on 072-641-729. The number for call now 072-641-729. We hope for a reform your own comment or waiting on get for say with regards how una think say we bloggers, content creators, them will come out from appreciating views and likes to making money. All right, so you be the talk just now about how your IB blog started with you one, and now getting people that you employ. So in terms of making money out of you content, how you can make money?
Well, presently I make money on advertisement
only.
Yeah.
So you. No Facebook, not a give nothing. TikTok, not a give nothing. Only on advertisement.
Well, the kind of blogging what they do it was difficult because if you want to monetize and you find yourself like a country where not eligible, you get certain processes and what you need for do. Maybe sometimes you get for make like open your account out of the country and go open an account where eligible. If that be the case, you get for slow your movement because for any time we create content. For example, if in America they open them for you, you need to send them to that person we open an account for you and he post them for you. And that's what you get for do. And me own side very difficult because we get for as you know right now just get called say Ostable now Cooper, so I get for say me team day for go cover. So imagine if now somebody hand over me page platform in America, how that go possible. So I always there out there for give out breaking news. So it's very difficult for that hand over me platform to somebody with the out in a country we monetize for let it run on for me. It's very difficult.
So on a monthly basis, for example, how much you can earn in time with the advertisement here so you can get?
Well, it fluctuates. It depends. It depends anyways. It depends on how the adverts and they come.
Okay. But also if you get a bad month of advertisement, how much you can get?
Well, at least 10,000.
10,000 euros. And thinking of
that's the salary of 5 teachers.
Yes, but I mean, Doc, looking again at the transportation cost.
I agree. I'm just saying, yes. If we invest per what they do, they get 10,000. A school principal gets 2 million. you get 10,000. And this is only from adverts. Imagine it they generate money from in content. But like I say, one of the things that we can do for support the wonderful work, because and this is the beauty, which you do so very good, because that people don't understand about every page forgets waiting in Sabian for. You want to do breaking news, for instance. Yes, you get a niche. Yeah? Some man then they kuska susa alala they happen at anyone. Sure. Some man then they do some one guy in Nigeria and call lock you do in the way you be don't rise, you fall. Maybe you know X. Would that be remember this person? You know what I mean? Yeah. Everybody gets in your way it produce your content. But I feel it take Nigeria over 10 years of lobby for let them monetize. And this is a country of 300 million human beings, right? And let's say you know a joke you make, which even America is running to Nigeria. Then get what we call economies of scale.
Let me market.
Yes, a market. The population of Nigeria. If me come on Lagos is over 20 million people. Unless in a Panama now. If 1 million people buy that pande and wealthy person, right? So first of all, we have the disadvantage of a poor internet, we're a small country and all the other things. But if people are honest, the way Nigerians begin, they started with Nigerians in the diaspora, right? You get until you get cause the way they are making. I think the way I can overstate and say you need for send your content to them, entirely correct. And they try for hold on our back. The key possible way they open, where they manage the account has to be outside of the country. You can still post from within your own country, right? So in the main, again, a lot of people don't fall as a result of that, right? When the money they go to them, you need for go to send that to you. Nigerians can get bad example, right? Bad stories where the man only money, he chop him, he puts all that thing where ready, just to block the page and all the other things. And page will don't take you over 2 years. 3 years, 4 years for develop and grow listenership and followership. Somebody just go destroy them for you, right? It becomes a problem. However, I just feel, knowing what I know, what has happened in other countries, right? It takes time. Because first we look at traffic. Whose traffic will they come out alone? I don't give you the data. 90% of the data will they consume, will they watch content from other people. Now only 2% of the internet is content that we produce, right? So the ordinary salon man, if you go on Facebook, you go on social media, they watch other people in stuff.
Yeah, salon stuff.
Than salon stuff. Or even uploading. The reverse is true about Nigeria. And then they manage a space and they populate them for themselves, right? And don't cover other parts of the world. So I think whilst the state can help us for fast track the process of monetization, now we not go against the idea of having joint management of who page them. Because that is the only way you can pass now and say IB blog and you get money today. Otherwise, you can get fame. And this is what we get with our social media people. We musician them. No wonder way Emma's in there, all the other people are left alone. After 10 years or 5 years, don't you know what do university? Huh? Pupa Baja and Bawa Society. And they full up stadium.
Yeah.
If they had not left and go to the US, then they pass in the streets, they are poor. I don't see one young guy that I'm not sabbing him. Now you niche now they go and interview the old musician there. Then they just the Iwa music, Igwe, this that. I remember that when we were a student from a college. No, we don't even know that guy they did today. Because they started music at an analog stage. But the good thing we mentioned, the Cassette Sellers Association, you cannot produce a music without them. Sure. That's just how Hollywood started. The producers and the marketers. And then get the business. It provides money. Sierra Leone can be rich, we'll get content. The state has to invest. There has to be a national conversation. So part of the recommendation Migogi is you have to have, for take this out of politics. Because the biggest problem is politics.
Okay, Doc, I think we don't get a caller online. Hello, caller.
Yeah, good evening.
Yes, good evening. Your name and where you call from?
Yeah, I'm James Koroma. This call from Bo.
Yes, James.
Like Jaitan. Yeah, so I did listen to a program to one radio station, powerful radio station, Abuja, when I all out radio.
Okay.
Regards to this social media in connection with the bloggers. Yes, sir. We appreciate that one. I think we'll say that the youth they go somehow engage in terms of this blogging. Together also with within African stand towards the chief minister. But the question here now, sir, is that where the chief minister is pronounced say and will try for come to the ends, and I don't know how soon is it now, because China State at the end, and that's how they will engage the youth. That is my question.
All right, thank you very much. We'll answer your question a little bit later on at the program. I mean, he tried to ask about the minister's statements, and that was something I wanted to ask, Doc. How, policies, friendly policies in the country will help the bloggers, they also creators for ensure they can get things within the post and get livelihood from.
So first of all, the state, I understand me, good friend and brother, the Chief Minister Dr. David Moyina saying make a commitment to this go. That's something we go push. But like I tell you, people always want to understand. The owners of this platform are business people. Like I say, in the economies of scale, and they watch for understand. We think Sierra Leone they offer we. In the grand scheme of things, how many advertisers do we have to Sierra Leone? And if we put that, and there much money they take overall for let people and bloggers and all the other people able for, right? If we compare we and Nigeria, we are like a drop in the ocean, right? One small state, maybe one small state in Nigeria, maybe Ibonyi state, right? Maybe I over exaggerate this, but we're just like one state. One state out of 36 states, right? So the need for check whose benefits were and go able forget. But again, if government push this and say talent there, European countries and they will not get with population where they don't monetize because the economy is strong. And they're able to get people away, they advertise, and also they get resources. Government will put all this together. If IB blog, right? If IB blog alone gets on average 10,000 loans, which is about $500 worth of individual advertisement, right? You can able then make an argument, say, I was country director of BBC Media Action. I know how Facebook works, right? One of the ways where Facebook they get money, like we probably produce for content, but they buy also called Facebook ad, right? Maybe we spend like $100 a month for boost with content. And when we boost with content, more people in the see and they Facebook they get money. And when people and they go down and they look at your advertisement where they make, if you get a good population, Facebook they take their own content where they don't pay them, then pass them through you. Now that percentage of that money now you they get. This is the logic. But governments can make this kind of case. But again, when I make this kind of case, able for support to now, whatever now you feel or you niche for produce good quality, we go make, right? We go make as you continue for produce. As you continue for produce your program, it will become popular. But government first of all needs to see. You see, people don't understand how politicians in the act. Politicians in the check like a business people. What is in this for us? And this is what politicians don't understand yet. They feel the way and they go now, where the chief minister have been promising, they go to Facebook, or they go to TikTok, let them monetize Sierra Leone. They just feel they want to do una good. That is my feeling. I might be totally wrong. They have not seen data where they show say the states will get more money.
Something for benefit.
Yes, for benefits there.
Okay, we get a call out when you can, but I mean, before you come, Doc, I mean, you talk to IB blog, the CEO for IB blog, on the leaked Ernest Bai Koroma video, and I mean, they tell about the guy called Very Dark Man. Very Dark Man as somebody we they use documents and they use them leaked audio also for really make money out of them. But to I mean, maybe they look at then kind of content and they say, like they're not they promote such content. So how you think say like then kind of content they also really gonna give pleasant story?
But you see, let me tell you something. This thing a niche, right?
Good.
I be no go in your own job now for look at something where they happen on news, right? If they break news, something happen, they go break news. There are other people them where that ended and the people like Tunde Ednot. Now then can't see they took, right? And so you forget. You get some content creators in Nigeria, maybe you go produce like a 10 audios from just that set of information there, right? Over 10, 20 audios, content. 10 content we go produce from that and no more. But again, this is a science. Social media is a science. You have to understand it. And when you understand them, you're able to grab them. And so now we need training. We need for puts there with producers there, so no bloggers there, no vloggers there, right? So people and they, you understand, no priest and Canada understand, say this is how you generate resources, and this is how, if you want for engage, let your content be engaging, this is how you do it. People don't even know, for instance, an iPhone like this, we get CapCut, for instance, how just that app can help you produce content at home. Sure. We need training. We need skills development. This is where we need. So the state can invest. The Ministry of Technology can invest. The Ministry of Information can invest. The Ministry of Trade can invest. The Ministry of Tourism can invest to young people. IB blog for able for go society, also able for take a government loan for increasing equipment. Like able for mix and produce content then for the day, right? This is where money comes from. There's a program in Nigeria called Honest Bunch, right? Then can see a podcast, right? And a lot of people don't begin podcast, but again, there's an example to show you that things can work. Look at what these young ladies did when we have been in 98.1. Khadija and Mabel. They call it, I don't call it, what's that the title of the...
Online?
Yes. What's that the name of the... Liberty TV Online. Essentially, it's a podcast. They don't get television, they don't get radio station, they don't have to go IMC, they don't have to do anything, they don't get forget through the stress of all these other things, bought equipment, move on. Go look what they've done in the last 1 year. They've signed MOU with Irish Shade. They've signed MOU with more than 5 or 6 international organizations, banks and all the other things. Right? Today, online is the new diamond. Digital media is the new oil. The state has to invest and the return will be immense.
All right, so let's take this text message we come out from Amadou Tayawali. He said, thank you very much for hosting the CEO of IB Blog TV. You are always on point, and your platform has created a lot of impact in blogging, in the blogging world. We pray stakeholders help this nation so that our content creators pages will be monetized. Watching from Kwedu City, Kono District. And like I said, this text message they come out from Amadou Tagawali. When I continue for send on a text messages them, we get text messages them, but we censor them for see, and we also they get some people that we try for call. We wanna continue for call and we'll pick on calls them. But I come with you, the CEO of IB Blog. You know, we don't talk about how we can turn likes to money and all them things in there. But if I can ask you, what do you think say government and the private sector, or even the people within a diaspora can able support with for able help we bloggers, content creators in Sierra Leone, and if them go help, what if you see them go start? What them for start?
Yeah, I think first of all, we need to start as Doc just said. Then get for make them loans they are available to serious content creators where they're not saying out of ghost bloggers people that were able identify we legally register. As for me, I legally register to the state and don't begin pay me tax to the state. So I believe say some of we deserve the opportunities there.
True.
And I think we the part of the constitution. So the need for million funds are available so that we can able to get more of we logistics that we need and able to empower other young people where they are and we for make sure they able to bring daily news to the people. And number 2, with internet tariff. One then get for try for log with internet able get speed. Because some file and the way they go get stories and way they go get is file and heavy and you don't take time you go there on a couple of days for like able upload them. Pass you get for cost reduce the graphics and even that they push you work because if you don't shoot video with 4K you get for can reduce and compress and no more for let the megabyte reduce so that you will upload them quickly. They lost quality. And quality also they will help you for right now if you go Facebook you see me video and make you get a very good quality. They encourage you for like stay for like watch up. But if you see the production quality poor, you just the pass even if the information correct. So then therefore able to see how they work on the internet speed and the data, at least let them make the data more affordable. So the users and Google get more access for the watch with content. As Doc say, Facebook here, they're not able to monetize it because we can't see it more. But for me, I don't think say that's not the issue. As in say, what our content anyways until we get population pass and still monetize them. I say also we need now the engagement because Facebook na business and they do. We not get more big businesses and as long way they advertise online. They know now we don't begin see some business people and not begin see they use the advantage of the new media. Some don't begin they reach out for beginning to advertise. So Facebook, if they begin get more big businesses and where they pay for adverts online, and then see content creators they are able to use with platform them for the pass their adverts there. I think say now 7 or 8 million population. So let's say if 3 million they engage with salon media, and for a day if your post are able to get how many millions views and engagement, Facebook can use my platform for them adverts and we maybe a free sale or different company, big businesses and a salon don't pay for advert and slaughter inside me content and where they create an advert. Part of that money they ask doctor say, then they cut that small percentage and transfer because they don't use me platform for advertise the business where they don't can pay. So if they need to get more adverts on that country, it's very difficult for let them monetize it. If you didn't get money for monetize Nigeria, because Nigeria there was a create one content of this the way been go win this Guinness World Record. That make up short video we say after we done wait for a faint. But because my young guy the name look somehow foreign, so Nigerians are post that in their post where the lady we don't come break that record for make up 111 people in 24 hours. I take them for most it don't wait faint if I don't tell the go to the hotel. So like, we didn't see that thing it look like funny for them. The video get over how many I mean first video I know I do it within a couple of days it don't get over 5 to 10 million views and engagement not to talk about them. So that's how this thing work. Now the engagement and Nigeria population too great. Then desire for monetize them.
Okay, let's just remind people and say una can now call on 0. I mean, we don't miss a lot of una call because you know when Doc and we guess the talk here, so we no one gets them cut off, especially when they try for hammer some starting points here. But I will just break and take now una calls on 072-641-729, 072-641-729, and gently I will remind you say they listen to the program The Economy where they come to you live from Two Talk Radio on 98.5 FM, and you can also get win at 92.9 FM na All Out Radio. You can get win at 96.9 FM na Amza Radio, and you can get win at Top Radio 103.7. And like I tell you, you can also watch win our Facebook page. That is we Facebook page na True Talk FM. You can watch we live, and you can also drop comments now with Facebook page, and we go read them. You can call now on 072-641-729. The number is 072-641-729. I get with me Dr. Idris. Of course, Dr. Idris now an academician and of course a media scholar. We don't study plenty in terms of the digital space in Sierra Leone and other parts of now the world. And I also get the CEO for Ivy Blog, when Ibrahim Jawara. Then they also for let we talk about how bloggers and content creators in Sierra Leone go use them content and then blocks them. All right, we don't get a caller online. Let's just speak. I know the private. Hello, caller.
Yes, boss. How everybody?
Yes, good evening.
How the evening?
No bad.
Bernard the top.
Yes, Bernard.
Do you please? I follow the program. Look, they enjoy it. They go on. I'll be just to ask question with to guess them. Yeah, please. I think recently we see Kenya and then come up with one online program for bloggers. They must have only working as one. Then they get program, contact the company, if you get post, then they share them together. They be launched recently. I be just one. Let the guest them like a right away if possible or get them similar thing and then at this country. Okay. We the face in the kind of challenge we not so not good internet. Then I don't know for other possible, but maybe they see that we get cabal. Na the system. If they feel say such a thing possible for let it happen at this country where everybody go down together, work as one, program that they come in, then come together back work as one, then say will be improved. And then that one more they talk about.
All right, okay. Like he said, they talk about like those cross-cutting, content creators in the camp here to themselves and do content then. I mean, is it visible in Sierra Leone?
I'm person to IB because I'm the content creator.
Yes.
Because you see, this guy go married na Ghana, right? Dickin famous. You come on Nigeria, go married na Ghana. You have over 100 Nigerian content creators we go there. Over 100. And buy their own tickets and go to the hotel. And we say because they get money. But maybe one for sales kind of collaboration.
Yeah, for... I mean, how like, content creators, like you also a little bit, since you have news content, you they create, and they create, then other forms of content. But how one can collaborate? Like, let's say, for an example, find out the bond. If then gets the information, one can link together for cover. I mean, with the aim of ensuring, say, people then get waiting and forget that is the news for the news and all that things.
Yeah, well, basically, as long as you, for me, let's talk on me on, because I get a very good rapport with most of my colleague bloggers, and so most time when information drop out, some can call for us for direction, and I can give out. And what thing can happen, this collaboration with this caller they talk about, mostly it happen in the TikTok area because then they create content creators and more. Then they collaborate. You go see today maybe Juju Jackson and JD go decide say let's go create this content together. When we want area a different little bit because we they go out for news and for bring them out to people. Sometimes if you can collaborate with your platform now, maybe your platform you get your own motive for go for that news, and me own motive for make sure say I get credible and factual balanced news out there. So if you the body maybe sometimes you get an individual way sometimes I know what you want for go sell out of that news, and me want for look at the thing in a balanced way, get the different views of people. So it got very difficult for law to collaborate in that angle. Where in like the comedian TikTokers of late, you just see them they collaborate because if you get a storyline and you see say this story I can count faculty or your matter and making collaborate and write the skits and I can do a video on them and they go viral.
Few things when they do now in Nigeria where people can also draw from. A lot of people then can say you get this guy, you're not even in America. I don't know if not England, if I'm not even in Nigeria, if not England or America, they tuned head not, right? Then get phone can make say if tuned head not post you don't blow. Right? So you maybe will not reach for getting kind Godfather in the it, but we did that in the music industry, right? When Jimmy B came back, right? And then in a way, Fisher them in the established Bodyguard Studio and all these other things. Then take all the underground artists and came and they all that didn't begin a Bodyguard, right? I didn't call himself Emerson, they all na Bodyguard and begin. So that is such they all. So yeah, I can get different storylines, but again, we can promote each other, right? I can able go and watch your stuff. Like them. Do I share it with other people?
Oh yeah.
So that's another thing. Definitely. I can go back and say, okay, go share that mine.
Yeah.
That's what Nigerians say do and they help themselves.
For example, if I take content from you, I get the right for give credit out of that content.
If you give me credit out of that,
some people they say I'm so big for like, oh say now every blog don't break this news and it go take that picture. Sometimes if you get your watermark logo there, it go hot just for like person or not say it take this year.
Well, so, you know say in Facebook you can get
yeah, if you want reporter, you can report.
You can flag and say this now.
Flag them.
Yeah.
So in your case, if I get for take content from you, I know say that content I not be able to do the same for take them. All I can do, I take them tag, I give credit, I tag you page. So at least me followers and cable see you page and go follow you.
Okay, I mean this will be an issue. We get different players. Then we actually. For come together for ensure say I mean we really get a headway in terms of how we go look at content creating and generating revenue. But I think the big stumbling block, Doc, now our country way no monetize. So in the meantime, what is it should we do? How waiting bloggers and for they do waiting content creators and they do why is they waiting for the country to be monetized? But also they try for like help themselves in generating revenue.
There are a couple of things we could do. I mentioned one thing where you talk about the advertising, right? Me My wife na businesswoman. They get 80% of in sales from social media adverts. And you not even go to big bloggers. Or sometimes they can just take your own account. You post here, put TikTok. Sometimes they spend 50, well, I say $5 advertise, right?
So assuming if I don't cancel,
if you move cancel now, you understand it, and go to them bloggers then, right? It expand the scale. So that's one thing that should happen, right? The second thing what I feel say we can do, and this is important, the government for continued engagement and collaboration with the platform owners for monetize Sierra Leone, right? So I know there's conversation with the chief minister. That one has to be, it for be serious business, right? So una for match can together, una go meet them, una press that thing they let go before across all the platform for monetization. The second thing we need for do is the state needs to realize that they know they do IB and in company they're all good. That's what favor when they do them for let them monetize. If them guy monetize, the more money they make, the more the states they get money. You know, few things people don't can understand about government money. Government money not like you. So let's imagine you, if they pay you 10 million a month, and you decide say every month and they keep 5 million, right? 5 million times 12 months. Able for Ghana with 60 million, right? You know why? Because your income fixed. You know, say we month done at 10 million they pay me. Government money is not fixed. Government need for stimulate the economy. I make I like this program we call the economy. Government need for take action for stimulate the economy. When you stimulate the economy, you get more taxes. Last month you can get 10 billion. Today, this month you can able get 100 billion. It's about how you stimulate the economy. If you get all these bloggers, right, monetized and they produce content, right, the more internet they buy, government they tax the internet service providers, right? The more money they pay them, government they tax them for get more money. This is going to mean that this pool of resources society government they get money, they expand. And whether they expand, government will get more free hold for invest in other social services. It is, I will end by say, until government say this na business and a business will go benefit them, not only the bloggers, and then they go make it go. But I will end for say, what in Nigeria do? I think she will already get a template. We'll not say let IB them do like what in Nigeria they do. But you can ask question, what did the Nigerians did right that helped them? They work together, they collaborated. Sometimes they see people and they make blabber na social media, this person, na lie. It's a content creation for generate attention. If you don't know if it's an effect and effect, like who so now if we see here in a face na effect we may effect. But that is not how Nigerians and they go there na content. You will see them the next day, then one place and they drink because they know the content is going to benefit me, it's going to benefit Storm, it's going to benefit Ibrahim. But there has to be a national conversation. This thing get potential for give money past gold and diamond. But for the age they for stimulate them. And I be them for work together. When they work together, the state stimulates and then provide the policies, then provide the infrastructure, and they engage with the platform owners. Now this go make money can asalo.
All right. In terms of una coming together as a group, Alan say una be form an association. Una all be part of that, the bloggers association or something like that.
Yeah, not everyone, but me personally part of the association there.
So how una think say una can able use and adopt the say like forming a delegation, make government reiterating commitment or get more committed for ensure say this monetization thing happen?
Well, I think from the government angle, I see the chief minister they can push them, and I think himself don't they notice say most of the young people and now they engage in social media and we get a lot of content creators, and if that mission the way they try for achieve so succeed, my body need to release on government, and we see the president in second time when in projection for create 500,000 jobs for young people, for people across the country, and the creative industry get a lot of percentage for achieving that figure if only them pay attention there. Imagine me just as IB blog gets more than 10 people without monetization yet, so I the manage that kind of situation for get them kinds employment of people who are employed. So if we can't able monetize and we begin make more money, you expect say I get for increase me number of people who are employed because I want to get information right across the country and the more people that they employ, and other bloggers or content creators them back before. So at the end of the day, if you multiply that one day, and you will get a lot of people and way the young people they don't employ, and now minus from government, and you don't easily burden from government, and young people don't get in time. All intention would get a content because people and sit on there. I don't know what thing for do. If we can't monetization, let don't forget about them. Don't left them politics. You go see don't clean. I don't go. If you not you don't set up with the work first now content. Don't clean. You don't go sit down for book like stone there. You get you nice camera phone. Get somebody there. People in more than then kind and they go internet for sit down for watch. Now engagement you don't begin to get. Why you could make money per next stone in real life? Don't either make money back online. On engagement with one.
And that's what I don't understand. Just for art for it in IB they say. Yes. You know, sometimes we're too serious about content creation. There's this Nigerian guy who don't move go Dubai, Angela also, right? You get past 3 or 5 platforms. Them, you get Angie Nation, Angie Fans, this that. You just turn your whole house into content. Wake up in the morning, I begin the grab. You understand? Some people religiously follow that process there, and they are making money out of it. You can be very simple. You can take your life as a content creator from the time you wake up in the morning till you come to the office, the thing the way you do. You are working and they pay you a month done. They use that life there as content creation.
So where do we see this with content creation and blogging and money making in the next 5 years? Where do we I mean, you don't give projection in terms of the World Bank research where they do like 4% of the country's economy, and we say going forward in the next 5 years, where is it that we see blogging and content creation?
So like they say, drawing from that study there, the study not done it, yeah, and a draft report will come up very shortly. I hope, I know the facts, I hope say what the World Bank want for do is to produce a set of information and engage with the state. It is possible to say in the future World Bank will provide funding. We will help government, right? Maybe for build an art gallery for the underway the act, for provide support the internet, for provide them people also training for all this kind of thing, maybe provide a loan to. It's possible that is going to happen. But what in that study suggests is if this trajectory continue, if government invests into the private, into the how you call it, the creative industry, and if Sierra Leone monetized, it is very likely say the contribution of the private the creative industry to the economy will double. Okay. And if you double, what's that mean? It's massive. Sure. It's massive for young people. Like I say, if you like be small, let's say you until they go like on for go mine diamond. Everybody, if you have a smartphone, you can become a content creator, and that can pay you. Just think about it. That you can then at bank, you work, you do side hustle. Sure. Where the month story, no say Facebook. I like say my $800 Facebook you, or $1,000 na Facebook you. Just the way they dress no more. You na woman, how they make up in the morning. You wake up with your kids, anyone and they put on a social media, right? And then they begin you $1,000. Imagine what that will mean for Sierra Leone for the future. It is great.
All right, well, I want to say plenty thank you, and I hope you and our host go on get a really clearer understanding of waiting at the position of the social media, blogging and content creation at Sierra Leone, and waiting at the projections in terms of waiting with envisage say it will look like in the next years. And if you know from Dr. Idris, of course, a potential day, according to research, we ongoing that there is a lot of potential in the creative industry, not only for bloggers and people who produce content, but the whole creative